Welcome back, Shade Squad. Today we are going to talk about... But first, make sure to knock out the like button in the next 5 seconds.
Do you ever just get down on your knees and thank God that you know me?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about the bull and bear case for RichTech Robotics. So I'm very bullish on robotics as a whole, the entire sector. We can take a look here at the BOTT Robotics ETF. Let's click on that. The Robotics ETF found the bottom, seemingly, on Friday. So if that is the bottom, and this thing is going to continue to trend like it has been, right? It's been trending since this year, April 1st, when it found this hammer candle, month after month after month of green. You know, look at this trend line support, right? Kind of funny how that works. So we're trending for this sector, and it's just getting started, in my opinion. I think people are still sleeping on robotics, because this only started trending in April of this year. Before that, robotics sector was just going sideways. So something to keep in mind. So if the robotics sector is going to trend over the long term, then we would expect RichTech Robotics to follow, right? We would expect a stock whose sole purpose is to develop robots to put them in restaurants, hotels, etc. We would expect them to perform and create higher highs, higher lows over the long term. And that's what we're seeing. Whether you have the patience, that's a whole other question, right? This is the monthly time frame. I want you to keep that in mind. I'm showing you the monthly time frame. I'm showing you big picture here. So when I say it's going to go to 10, I'm not talking today or tomorrow or next week. Too many people there's just some really stupid people, some absolutely bonkers people who think if I say, I'm looking at a monthly time frame, and if I say it's going to go to 10, they think it's going to happen like in a week, in a month. Like they're just idiots. Like they don't understand. Like, sir, I'm looking at a monthly time frame. I'm assuming it's going to take months. If there's a catalyst, yes, it could send it to $10 plus, no problem. Yes, I've seen that before. Absolutely. When SoundHound got investment from NVIDIA, went to $10 from 2. Served robotics, same thing. In fact, any company that works with NVIDIA usually has a big surge to like $10. So, RichTech Robotics. Right? If I say it's going to go to 10, it's not going to happen anytime soon. You have to be willing to wait months. Too many people, they want to get rich quick. I get it. You want it to go to 10 now so you can make your 100%, but that's not the game I play. That's not the game I play. I play the game of patience and discipline and taking advantage of these stocks that trend over the long term that are in the AI sector. If you don't got patience, this is literally not the channel for you. Get out of here. You're in the wrong place, wrong business, quite frankly. Go somewhere else. So these arrows point to peaks, highs, right? We hit a high here, pulled back, went sideways for months, hit another peak, we're pulling back. Are we going to go sideways for months, or are we going to, go to 10? I don't know. I'm not a genie, but what I will tell you is it's doing the most important thing, which is it's creating new highs as we trend to the upside. That's the most important thing. That's the biggest takeaway. Because as long as it's doing that, then it's inevitable that we eventually go back up higher to 10. This is where the arrow is pointing. It's pointing to 10. I guess I should bump it up here. Yeah, there we go. It's pointing to 10. We would see like a wick here, like this, right? So it would touch 10 and then pull back, kind of like it touched here, 7.50, pulled back. Feel sorry for the bag holders up here. Rest in peace. This is why you have a strategy, a game plan. Like, oh, I'm going to take the loss because I don't want to hold, no top, right? That's just being professional. So, 10 is next, in my opinion. I don't see how, unless the company does something stupid, but I just don't see how it doesn't go to 10. I know I'm going to sound like the most bullish person ever, the most insane person ever. I think it will go to 10. I think it will take a year. And if it takes less time, fantastic. If it takes longer, fantastic. What matters is that it goes to 10, you make your 50% plus. Or 100%, my bad. Because it's at $4.08 right now. What matters is that you made your 100% plus. I don't care I don't give a damn how long it takes. 100% is 100%. Too many people, they just want the quick money. This is not the I'm not the channel for you. Get out of here. All right. So $10 is next. That's it. That's all there is to it, barring the company doing something stupid. Let's go to the daily time frame. I think so came down to the purple line where no one wants it. Surprise, surprise, buyers show up near the purple line. When it comes to that purple line, it likes to consolidate around there. It likes to go sideways around there. And then it gets some, it gets some pops, right? It gets some booms, right? But ultimately, we go higher. That's the most important thing. This is why you don't buy tops. You wait for things to come back down. They will come back down. Too many people get it twisted and think, oh, it's going to go up and it's never going to come back down. Shades, you don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, how amateur are you that you don't know how this works? Like what comes up must come down. Like that's just, what goes up must come down. Like that's a classic, right? Like that's, how do you not know that? Some people just become too bullish and they start, saying some crazy things, right? I'm very bullish on this. But I've been telling you, if you wait for the purple line, you will make a lot more. You won't be holding a bag all the way down. You'll be incredible entry, way more return, right? Because you're buying down here. I mean, look at that, 106% just for that move back to the high. If it goes to 10, you make 178%, somewhere around there. So it's always better to wait and let it come down. It's always you should have learned on this crash. Shades was right. Wow, it's almost like stocks when they crash, when they fall, which will happen at some point. They always come back close, under, or near the under or near the 200 weighted moving average, the purple line. What a shocker. Wow. Okay, that's it. That's sarcasm aside. It's just that people don't have patience to wait for it to come down. And you can trade up here if you want, but you better have strategy. Because you're not, the game's not, it's not a game of I'm going to hold the bag and hope it comes back up for me. It's a game of buying where it makes sense and playing the breakout to new highs, or you wait for the purple line. It's up to you how you want to play it, or buy at support levels. There's many ways to play the game, but the safest, easiest is just follow the purple line, really. But the purple line requires you to have a lot of patience. A lot. Because, the last time it went to the purple line was back in August of 2022. So September, October, November. It's been 3 months. So you had to wait about 3 months for it to come back to the purple line. Most people don't have that patience. They're not going to wait. They're going to be chasing up here hoping it goes to the moon. Because they're silly. They're stupid. They don't know any better. I chased up here, but I took the loss because I'm like, I ain't holding that back. That's just silly. I'll get back down here at the purple line. I'll make my money. I'm good. Now, when everything sells off, everything's get the purple line. So you get a lot of opportunities, and then you're like kind of paralyzed. You're like, oh, what do I buy? I like RR, but I also like BBAI. But I also like Meta calls. But I also like, NVIDIA and Palantir. So you're kind of just stuck there. Like, oh, what do I buy? Goddamn, so many discounts. RichTech Robotics. I'm gonna do the Zip Trader thing. I feel like a scumbag copying him. But my prediction, at least. Worst case scenario, we go sideways at around the purple line. We fluctuate around the purple line, right? Like we did in the past. And that'll be nothing more than an accumulation opportunity. And then eventually we get, some pops along the way, and then it comes back down to the purple line, and then maybe another pop comes back to the purple line, and then eventually another hype cycle where we go to 10. That's my bear case. Okay, that's my bear case. I don't even know why these arrows are green. They shouldn't be. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. It's green because we're going to go up anyways. That's my bear case. My bull case is we do this. We come back to, let me change that to white. We come back to this level here at 6, pull back, to 5, and then we finally break out and go to 7, and then pull back a little bit, right? That's normal. We break out, pull back, and then we finally go to 10. That would be the bull case. That would be the bull case, and it would be normal, right? We're going back to the next levels. We pull back a little bit. Profit takers take they take their profit. They don't give a shit if you think it's going to go to the moon, they're there. They're going to run with their money. They don't care if you think it's going to go to 100. You can hold. Go ahead. The mindset of the people who take profit here, it's get in and get out. I don't care what you think. If you think it's worth more, I'm here to make my money and get out. Right. So it's going to pull back, and then we pump to new highs, pull back, and rinse and repeat. This is expected. This is normal. Right. You can see that pattern right here. Pump, profit taking, pump, profit taking, pump. Lots of profit taking, right? Like, this is normal. This is expected. This would be best case scenario. Worst case, quote unquote, worst case scenario, we just kind of consolidate, go sideways with some pops here and there. Eventually, then we get that next hype cycle that sends it to 10. So essentially, it would be delayed. So in this move, you would get it just later on. That's all that means. That's really what it is. If you think about it, it would just be delayed. So instead of getting this move right away, you're just going to get it later on, maybe in 2026 of March. I don't know. So there you go. Bull case and quote unquote bear case. The worst case scenario, in my opinion. Because this thing has always held that purple line. It just does. I don't know why, but it just does. It loves it. Just loves staying around there. And it's always opportunity there. So, yeah. There you go. I don't think I have anything else to say. You might think I'm crazy, but those are the cases right there. If it's going to consolidate around that purple line, accumulate, if you believe in it. Too many people made the mistake of just watching it down here, waiting for it to go lower, and it never did, and it just ran away from them. Like, once you're at the purple line, you're already getting a massive discount from highs, a 54% discount, 50% discount, 40% discount. So I don't know why people overthink it. But those are my scenarios here. The only way we go to like $1 or even back to $2 would be if we go into a bear market, which I'm very doubtful. So there you go. That's all I got to say. That's my thought process. I know some of you are going to ask, are you in? And I'm going to be like, no. I'm waiting to see if it comes down to the purple line, because it always kind of does that. And I want to see if the government actually opens back up more than anything. Because if it doesn't and it was just a fake out, we're going to come back down. So I'm going to wait. I can be patient. I can wait, motherfuckers. I can wait. I got more patience than most of you, I promise you.
Sometimes in life, the gods smile upon you, my friends.
Don't click off just yet, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about this year's bonus play with Netflix stock. If you want to learn more about this play, check out the video in the description below. There will be a link, and you can see the potential for 25 to 50% on this bonus play. So Netflix stock, just a real quick rundown. Trends on the yearly for the past 13 years. It's only had 2 red years and 11 green years. Let that sink in. Again, check it out. Great bonus play. Now let's move on to the next part of the video. Patreon.com/ShadeandTrades if you want to join the private Discord for trade alerts. As you can see here, Shane, cool, thanks, man. I made over 50%. I'm really excited. I really appreciate your work. I did take profit. I love this. Jeff, advice on when to buy and sell makes the difference of thousands of dollars. All right, guys, real quick, because people always ask me, how do I join the Discord? So you go to patreon.com/ShadeandTrades. Click on where it says see membership options. All the way on the right-hand side, join. You should see where it says chats. Click on chats. Click on direct messages, and you will get a message from me with the Discord link. That's it for this episode of the Stock Market Show. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Take care, guys. Take my chance. Risk is managed.